Hi everybody, welcome. Today I want to provide an update on the pad washer. So if you're not sure what I'm talking about, this black top for the Lake Country 4000 pad washer is something that I made that we are selling. There were previous videos on this, getting into pricing and everything else, how to use it, all of that. I'm not going to cover that here. Go watch those other videos. That'll definitely help you out. As everybody knows, I placed an initial order for 50 units. The initial order got canceled by the company that was creating it. So it looked like I was going to have to place an order that was going to be significantly more expensive. A lot of you said that's fine anyway, and that was awesome. So good news, I was actually able to replace the order with a company that is very similar in price to my original one. It looks like it's going to be about $2 more than what we were originally anticipating. So it's going to be like $32 shipped for somebody in the United States. So we're looking at $17 a unit, and we're looking at $5 in shipping materials. And we're looking at $10 in shipping to anybody in the United States. Obviously, if you buy more of them, then it's just $17 per unit plus $15 shipped, basically. So a lot of you reached out. I asked everybody, email me, Jeff at Improved Garage, if you're interested in purchasing these. A lot of you reached out. An overwhelming number reached out. So that takes me to the second point, which is that currently I have committed 68 sales of 50 units that I originally ordered. So there are 68 people or 68 quantity sold. And there are only a couple people that wanted two, but you know, there's a lot. So that's great, but it also made me panic a little bit because everybody that kind of believed in this initial thing, I want to make sure that you can get one. So I started looking at, okay, can I order like 25 more and get to quantity 75? All of the current bids for the product were significantly more money, so it looked like those were going to be like $22 a piece, something like that, and we would end up being in the $40 range again, which was what I was trying to avoid. But I was able to reach out to the company that is currently making them for me, and they said that they would be willing to take on 25 more. They sent me an invoice. They're charging me the same amount of money, so I actually was able to increase the quantity to 75. Now, increasing the quantity to 75 doesn't mean that I'm going to sell all 75. At least not out of the gate. I'm going to hold back like 5 of them. So that way if somebody has a lost package, damage in shipping, something gets crushed, whatever, it's not just that they get their money back. They can actually, I could just ship them another product after we do the insurance claim with the shipping company, and you know, take care of that. So I am going to hold a couple back. Once everybody kind of gets them and everything is good, then you know, if I have a couple left, then I'll of course sell them. The next thing is the units are under production. So that's great. They have about 30 of them done, and I asked them if they would be willing to send me a partial shipment, and they agreed to that. So I will probably have the first 30 somewhere near the end of this week. So at this point, a lot of people have agreed to buy them. A lot of people emailed me saying what they wanted. I have your information, your shipping info, all of that. So what you'll probably see end of this week is my guess, just depending on when I actually receive them. I want them in hand first. I'm going to start sending invoices to the first people that requested the units. So we're going to go through the first quantity 30. I'll probably hold like 2 back, you know, so quantity 28, something along those lines. And I'm going to get the invoices sent out, give you guys the opportunity to pay, and as soon as you pay, we'll get them shipped. I have boxes here ready. I'm ready to go, bubble wrap, all of that. We're good to go. I'm going to give everybody like a week to pay. And then if you don't pay within that first week, then I'm going to move on to the next people. Just because, you know, a lot of people have committed to it. If somebody tells me they don't want it, like honestly, if you change your mind, just tell me you don't want it. It's totally cool. I can move on to the next people. But if somebody doesn't pay the invoice within like a week, I'll attempt to follow up with them, and then, you know, we'll just move on to the next people. And then maybe when the next shipment arrives, we can loop back if somebody happened to be out on vacation the week that I sent it and, you know, got screwed by that or something. The next thing is that, Adamo, I'll call you back. All of that I think is great. So we'll have hopefully packages going out early next week as soon as people start paying for them. Like I mentioned, everybody that was part of the initial 75 is going to get a set of stainless steel screws. They're number 8x5/8 if you're not part of the initial 75 and you want to order them on your own. You know, so those are going to come as well. There's another thing that I'm working on too that might happen, but I don't want to say it on video because then I have to make it happen. So that might be a surprise. We'll see what I can do there. But yeah, I just wanted to give everybody an update. So look for invoices end of week. I'll do an update video when they've all arrived. I'll probably do a short, which, you know, just here's the box, they're all here kind of thing. And Once the invoices go out, like I said, you'll have like a week to pay. Once you pay, then I'll get them shipped. I don't know how long it's going to take me to pack and ship 30 of them, but I would expect in a day or two, I should be able to bang through them all, especially since I'm sure some people are going to lag on paying. I'm not sure if they're going to go USPS or UPS, would be one of the two, most likely. FedEx is a little bit of a drive for me, so I probably won't do FedEx. And that's really about it. If you are international, then I'm gonna have to get you a shipping quote, so your invoices will be custom, but that's totally fine. You're just gonna pay actual shipping plus $5 for the packing materials plus the unit at 17. So yeah, hopefully that's a positive update and everybody's thrilled about that. Hopefully they arrive unscathed from the company that's creating them, and when they come in, we'll be able to turn them around and get them right back out. And I'm really hoping that everybody who committed to wanting one does actually want one, because there's a reality here where I'm over $1,000 invested into this at this point, and this is going to make me slightly better than break even. They will likely be more expensive in the future. Just I don't see that not being the case when I'm looking at current bids. If I place a new order today, it would be $20 a unit my cost for quantity 50. So, I don't think they're going to be this inexpensive ever again in the future. Maybe they will, but I sincerely doubt it. With tariffs and all these changes that have been going on within our country, I think that the cost of foreign goods is going to go up pretty tremendously. And as a byproduct of that, we're going to end up moving a lot more things to US-based production, which tends to be a little bit more expensive. Although these ones are currently being made in the United States. So the company that's making them is in Arizona. So that's good too. We are supporting American companies. Yeah, so I don't know what the future will hold, if there will ever be another run. Maybe there will. If everybody gets them unscathed, then I'll have a couple more to sell and then I'll open them up. So if you are interested in them, please let me know. Potentially I could even add on to my existing order more if I end up, I have 20 people that are interested or something along those lines. I'd be happy to do that, especially if people are starting to pay and, I'm starting to cover the costs that I've already spent. But yeah, so that's all I have for today. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.